Alright, today we're going to be playing some more GSCOU, and we're going to be playing a double electric team utilizing Zapdos and Raikou. And on this team, my win condition is Belly Drum Snorlax, which the main point of this team is to try to save Snorlax's HP until the very end and use him as a late game cleaner. Alright, so we're leading off into Snorlax here. I'm just going to go for a Thunderbolt, try to get some good chip damage onto him. As he goes Return. Return tells me it's more of an offensive variant, it might be a Monolax. Going to go for another Thunder here. Miss the Thunder. So he goes for another Return. From here, I'm just going to go for a Rest. Actually, I'll be able to survive one more, so I'm just going to go for Thunder again and then go for Rest. As I do get a pair off, which is very nice. I'm just going to rest off the damage here. As he uses Rest as well. So he's got Rest and Return. I'm just going to go into Machamp. So he's a Sleep Talk, so Sleep Talk, Rest, and a normal move. It may be Curse, and that might be a Monolax, or it may have some sort of coverage move, but I'm just going to go for a Curse of my own here, as he goes into Zam. Zam's very threatening here, so I'm going to switch out into, going to switch out to Raikou here. I think this is double Rest with Rest Zapdos and Rest Raikou here. I'm just going to go for a Crunch if he stays in. Goes for Nidoking. I got a Spadef drop. That doesn't help me much though because I don't really have anything to hit him. I'm just going to go into Zapdos because he may go for a Lovely Kiss here. So he decides to go to Earthquake instead. I'm just going to Sleep Talk because if I roll Hidden Power Ice because of that Spadef drop, it'll do a lot of damage. If I roll Thunder or whatever, that's fine, but if I roll Rest, I can heal back. Roll Rest. Yeah, Rock Slide doesn't do much, so that's fine. I can just go for Sleep Talk again. If I get Hidden Power Ice, I'll chunk him for a lot of damage. As I do get Hidden Power Ice, and that does do a lot of damage. From here, I'm just going to go Hidden Power Ice. If he stays in, he's dead. If he switches out, I'll probably just switch out myself. As yeah, he stays in and his Nidoking's dead here, which is really good because his Nidoking's pretty threatening for most of my teams, so killing that early is really good for my game plan. He said I attacked in the chat, but if he did attack, I outsped, so I don't know what his point was for that. I'm just going to go for Thunder here. As he's going to go Sleep Talk. I really like to see him keep going for Sleep Talk because eventually he'll call that last move and I'll get to see if it's a Monolax with Curse or if he has some sort of coverage move. I'm just going to stay in and go for another Thunder here. I'm really hoping he Sleep Talks and calls that last move, but he doesn't. I'm just going to... I'm just going to go for Thunder. Miss. It's fine. So he goes for Sleep Talk, calls Rest again. I've healed up enough from staying in here, so I'm just going to switch in Cloyster and get a Spike up. Oh, he does have Curse, so it's Monolax. That's good to know. So I'm just going to go for a Spike here and then go for a Toxic if he wakes up. As he wakes up, I'm just going to go for Toxic here. As he goes for Curse again. Because he's Monolax, he doesn't really have much to threaten my Golem, so I'm just going to switch out and roar him out. As yeah, even after all these boosts, with my high defense stat, Return's not going to do that much damage. It will damage me, that's for sure, but it's not going to do a substantial amount, and I'm able to just roar him out. Especially after that Rest, that's even better for me because he didn't go for an attack move, and his sleep trends will be set at 0. I'm going to just pivot out into Zapdos here. As my opponent says, your mom in the chat, very intelligent. Gonna go for Thunder. Get the paralysis off, that's nice. A lot of these Heracross sets will have Hidden Power, Rest, Sleep Talk, and Megahorn. So Rest and Sleep Talk are probably his last moves. So I'm just gonna go for Thunder, trying to threaten him. because not much sense going for rest, because if he rests and heals up, that's pretty annoying. I think I could just finish him off with a Thunder here, but I miss, unfortunately, and he's paralyzed. Just going to go for another Thunder here. No need to predict. I'm definitely leading right now. Yeah, and his Heracross is dead. 2 Pokemon down, I have a Spike Up. I'm in a really good position. I want to stay in and go for Rest here, but if he has Ice Punch, he might be able to threaten me, so I'm just going to switch on to Cloyster. As he goes for... Ooh, Psychic did a lot of damage. I forgot how threatening Alakazam was. I was thinking he was going to go for like an Ice Punch against Zapdos. I mean, Psychic makes sense because that still could have probably finished me off, but that did so much damage. I'm just going to switch on to Snorlax here. I like to save Snorlax health because I'm a Belly Drum set, but his Alakazam was really threatening. I'm going to go for Lovely Kiss here. As he decides to stay in. I'm just going to switch out while he's asleep, go into Cloyster. So I can either threaten something with Toxic or threaten something with Explosion. I'm just going to blow up here. As he stays in and just dies. That's a worthy trade, especially because I'm already ahead. I'm just going to go to Zapdos, try to rest off. As he sends in Jolteon here. I mean, not Jolteon, sorry. Vaporeon, so I'm just going to go for a Thunder. And I miss, of course. Why wouldn't I? I'm just going to rest off here. Because I can't risk missing again, because I'll just straight up die. Granted, even if he manages to take me out with his Vaporeon, I have a Raikou in the back. And Raikou has better defensive stats than Zapdos. So this Jolteon, neither way, is going to be that big of a threat to me. It is annoying that if luck has his way, he can break through my Zapdos here, but like previously mentioned, I have Raikou, I have Snorlax, I'm not too worried. But it is unfortunate luck isn't on my side, as I ended up missing 2 Thunders in that interaction. I'm just going to go Raikou. Just going to go for a Thunder here. As he decides to stay in. That's fine. Just going to go for another Thunder here. If he sends in Snorlax, oh well. So he goes Quick Attack. I miss. Jeez, I missed so many Thunders. He would have been long dead by now if I was a little luckier. And I miss another Thunder. Great. I'm just going to rest here as I outspeed. Honestly, he doesn't have that much Hydro Pumps left, so I could probably just stall him out, but I'd like to get Thunders to take him out. But you don't get to decide what you call with Sleep Talk. Finally, he misses a move. Have a little luck on my side. Jeez, I feel like I'm missing so many Thunders that he's not missing any Hydro Pumps. I mean, Crunch isn't too bad, but I would have liked a Spit F drop. Get rest. Good, he's missing some Hydro Pumps. Also, he only has 1 Hydro Pump left, so his Vaporeon's not really threatening at all anymore, especially now that it's out of Hydro Pumps. So I'm just going to Sleep Talk one more time and then just go for an attacking move. Yeah. I'm just going to go hard Thunder here. As I hit, take him out. That's good. I want to see if he switches in another Pokemon or if he just sends in Snorlax. If he sends in Snorlax, I'm probably going to go my own Snorlax and just Belly Drum. Because Belly Drum's going to beat out his Sleep Talk Curse set. So yeah, I'm just going to go for Belly Drum here. And then just go for Return. Because I'll be threatening a lot of damage, if not just straight up kill his Snorlax. And then if he decides to pivot out and sack something, his Snorlax is still going to be asleep, but I'm going to win the game. I always find it funny people take so much time near the end of the game. It's like you don't have much options left. Your options are go for a move with Snorlax, like Sleep Talk, or switch out. Now that I think about it, I could just switch in like Eggy and I mean not Eggy, switch in Golem and just gone for Explosion here, but it doesn't matter either way. This game's as good as one, and he's probably stalling out. Probably uh, decided to. Probably just decided to leave the game without forfeiting, as people do. I'm just gonna add another game here while we're waiting, because if I can get another game going while we're waiting, I can have content that's a little more engaging. But you obviously can't predict when people are just gonna rage quit instead of forfeiting. Because I have games that I know I'm going to lose, but I just forfeit those games. I don't just, you know, turn off my computer and just make the other person wait 2 minutes. Sign of a sore loser. If you're ever playing Showdown, like if, those who are watching who like to play Pokemon and stuff, like, if you're going to lose and you want to forfeit, that's fine because that gives your opponent the win. That's fine in my opinion, even if it's early on. But if you're just going to do the thing where you just turn off your computer, turn off your phone, and just make the person wait 2 minutes, that's really annoying. It's very unsportsmanlike. I mean, he was also just BMing the whole time, just saying stupid stuff. As people do. Oh well, GG, we get the win.